Greetings all, it is Ice, Farron, and welcome back to Let's Translate Trails of the World. Last time, we had a lot of cutscenes, and now we're gonna go around and talk to these people, but before then, I just want to say there was this guy who was showing up as Blue. I did talk to him, he didn't really say that much, but he gave me a, like the first Tyrell newspaper, which I haven't read. Maybe I'll do that later, but I just want to say that in general, I'm not going to be showing that much optional content, unless it's like really meaningful optional content. If there's like side quests and whatever, I may or may not do them, but it'll be off screen and I'll just tell you what happened. But also, before we get started, I want to really quickly go over the menus for anyone who's playing along and can't translate them. So I'll leave like a timestamp or whatever. You can skip ahead to when I'm done if you're not interested. So first of all, obviously, Option opens up the menu. Press Option again, and this is where you can save and load. And all this stuff is in English, so I don't really need to go over it. But I will go over the options really quick. So this is just the basic volume settings. You've got BGM, sound effects, voices, and then voices. I guess this is when you're on the streets of Edith and you can hear people, like NPCs' voices. You can like turn that up and down separately. This is the command battle settings, and then the field battle. So for some reason, field battle only goes up to hard, which is the same as it was before. It's a little bit disappointing. I don't know why they don't just make them the same difficulty, but whatever. This is target lock, so I've got it on manual, but you can set it to auto. Command sets, or command explanation. Basically, when you're selecting a craft or a skill, or whatever, you can have like a simple explanation of it or a detailed one. I don't really see the point in it. This is high speed mode. This is a field battle. So basically how you access that is you press the middle button on the PlayStation controller and you activate high speed mode, and it speeds up battles, I guess. This is a field battle and this is command battle. And the number is like the times that it gets sped up by. So I don't actually know why there's an option to just have it as 1 speed, so that would just be whatever. This is dash. So I was pressing L1 and that activates dash. You can have it so that you can hold on. Okay, I just needed to test that because I wasn't sure what this meant. So you can have it on all the time. You can have it so that you touch it once, you press R1 once and it starts dashing. Or you can have it so you press it once and then you're always dashing. I'm not really sure what the point is. But as you can see here, I press it and then... Oh, well actually I'm not sure how those two are different, but whatever. There's no option to just hold it though, I don't think. Anyway, going back to the options. This is rumble. This is auto scroll for messages. This is the results screen, I guess, after a battle. You can make it longer or shorter using that little fader there. This is like interface settings and camera stuff. Yeah, so this is like the text size for the story. This is minimap. You can make it either rotate along with the camera or you can have it set in place. I'll just keep it as it was. This is your like navigation. So like when you're like the thing that on the right there. I guess you can what you can do is you can change that so it's not on all the time. You can have it so that when you're moving it turns off, or when you're standing still it turns off, or you can just have it turned off all the time. You know what, maybe I'll have it off when I'm moving. We'll try that. Oh yeah, and that's a contact line. I guess you can just turn that off. That's when you do this. That's contact line. You hold L2. So I guess you can just make that be off. This is camera speed. This is left to right speed, up down speed. This is, you can invert up and down or left and right. I'm just going to leave it all the same, and this is... Hold on, let me test this. So if I'm like here... I'm actually not sure. Never mind. I thought it was going to... Well, I don't really understand what this does, but this one is when you're changing targets, you can inverse that as well. Load tips, don't care. Turn it on or off. Oh, you can change the sensitivity of the left and right stick there. This is brightness, so you click on that and you can change it back to default there. I'm just going to keep it what it was. These are controls. I'm not going to go through all of these. You can probably figure it out. And also, I want to go over these. So there's achievements here. And I've already got some of these. So if I get these, I get some Sepith things. That's money. You sell that for money. I don't know if there's a button that I can accept everything at once. I guess there's not. Oh, that was a different word for that one. Okay, so status here, that's self-explanatory. Tactics, this is where you change your party and stuff. But most importantly, crafts. I went on this and I got a tutorial. It says, the more you use an art or a craft, the more it levels up. So as you can see, I've used aerial slash. Yeah, aerial slash a bunch of times. So you see the little blue thing on the right? See how that's higher than all of my other ones? And I guess it's more obvious with the S-Craft since I haven't used Azure Glow. I've used Vandalize Raid though a bunch. And yeah, so it goes up to level 4 it looks like, and then when I'm level 30, it'll extend even further. By the looks of it, so... Oh, and I guess you can also upgrade using these too, which I don't have any. These special, like, stone thingies. We'll worry about that later. I haven't got a tutorial for it, so probably doesn't matter. Then, yeah, that's a quick... Well, we'll go into the stuff on the right later. But for now, we got to go talk to all our boys and girls. Ah, Savan. Speak of the devil. Bow. What an honor for the former leader to be talking about me. You're Orion, right? I'm surprised to see you and Rosette hanging out together. Well, actually, I got speaking to Lady Orion a while ago due to MK work. I also had stuff I wanted to talk to Sir Rufus about in regards to Lady Lapis. So I wanted to use this opportunity to tell them some stuff. And as for this guy, I also have a personal connection to him. A few years ago, he taught me all I needed to know about basic common sense and such. Haha, I suppose I did. You've grown so much from then, I hardly even recognize you. Thank you. I mean, she said she was thankful, but she didn't really look it, but I guess let's not dig too deep into that. I think that would be best. They were on different sides of the war, after all. I've spoken to you a few times over Zypher, but it's nice to get to finally meet you, Rufus A. But it's kind of a pain calling you that. When there's like no one else looking, can I just call you Alberea? You can do as you want. I doubt there's many people that would care at this point. Since I couldn't really move that freely in the capital, it's an honor to finally get to meet the renowned Spriggan. Feels weird hearing that from a big shot, or a former big shot like yourself. But you really helped out with that guy's case. Thanks to you, I managed to send my friend off properly. And, like, it was great what you did bringing Mariel there, too. Completely separately to Swin and Nadia, I want to pay you back for that as well. For that. All I did was repay my personal debt to Mr. Brad. But I wasn't expecting you to be so, like, honest. I heard you were a ruffian, well-versed in the darker ways of the world. It feels weird you being so thankful to me when I didn't even really do much. Oh, really? I heard you were the kind of guy that would, take anything you could get. I just like to repay my debts, so feel free to use me whenever you, have a chance. But only as long as it falls in line with my, creed. Yeah, understood. It seems the two of us might get along more than I originally thought. Yeah, but I don't really like to admit it. It seems that Mr. Arkwriter's a quite accepting man, isn't he? Most people will either end up getting tricked or worked to the bone by him. But I suppose he has started to change, ever since meeting Lapis and the others. Yes, and I think you're right about Sir Van. The fact that we were able to let him meet all these people from Thor's and the church, and everywhere else. This could be more meaningful to him than any of the training we just did. Yo, this might be the full episode. That was pretty long, just doing all of these guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a big fan of when it makes you just go around and talk to people, because usually it never just ends. Like, you talk to everyone and then they make you talk to more people kind of thing. Like, that was a big theme in Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. And, well, whatever. Enough complaining. Oh, Arkride, you're already making the rounds, I see. This is a good opportunity to expand your horizons. I feel like I've already expanded my horizons enough, both in the overworld and the underworld, but I know it's the unveiling of new technology, but I think we got you, Master, and like an active Grail Knight. And not to mention Thor's, as well as someone who's supposed to not even exist anymore being here. I guess there is a reason for me to kind of go around. You're as hard on me as always. I know you already know this, but for the time being, the holy country of Altaria, as well as the Marduk Company, have decided to cooperate on our technology. The same goes for the Epstein Foundation, and I'm sure they'll be of great help to us on our Zypher as well as our Shard technology. The reason I was able to get Lord Graham and Sir Burgard to come here was due to that. You really do have a way with words. I heard that you took advantage of our country and the corporate or the Foundation to get what you wanted. I know that you have your own lofty goals, but I'm thankful for you for organizing this stage for us today. Well, I mean, of course I have some ambitions, but this is all supposed to be completely fair. I just realized AR stands for augmented reality, duh. I don't know why it took me this long to figure out. Even if it's technology like the augmented reality you saw today, we won't be making a big show of it publicly. Yeah, that technology really was something. The virtual reality was amazing too, but this is really gonna like make me doubt what's real at this point. Yes, you could say that was our philosophy for designing it. The theory was always there for it, but it was the 6th generation, Zypher, that made it possible. Well, it really needs large-scale mapping to work, so we can only really do it in this facility right now. But even so, that combined with VR could be enough to shake the very world. It really makes me wonder just where you're aiming for, after getting the Foundation and the Church on your side too. Well, I can assure you it's nothing suspicious what we're after. That's Master for you. Even the General Manager is completely being overwhelmed here. While even the boss of the Grail Knights can't get in a word over him. I think there's maybe only one person who can, aside from the Pope right now. Who could that be? Well, enough of that. Arkride and Lord Graham. It's a shame that there was less of a turnout here than I would have hoped. I didn't bother sending invites to any of the members of your office that seemed like they wouldn't be able to make it, but if possible, I wish we could have shown even more people this new augmented reality and gaze upon their surprised faces. Huh, that's what you meant? Agnes has an end of semester tests, and Quatra needs to like make up credits for university. I doubt Rosette would have reported that to him, so he must have found out somewhere else. Well, don't worry, we managed to figure out how to use it, so once we return to the capital, we'll coach him on it, okay? After all, we have Rosette and Master with us. I'm sure that Agnes and the others will be able to learn it in no time. Kevin, I'm surprised to see you come all on your own. Even aside from Cecil and the others, I'm surprised that Reese wasn't with you at least. Well, about that, I'm sure you've heard rumors at least, Master, but in Altaria, it's actually... Wait, no, I can't. I really need to keep this off record. Oh, that's a shame. Although I have heard rumors at the very least. It's really a shame that we couldn't handle the Zypher integration with your main system, though. Oh, that thing that the church is using secretly, right? I've heard they've been like using it for a while, so I guess it's finally time, huh? And I hear this Reese is that girl who's a childhood friend of yours. She's like always with you. Ah, that's two things I wish you didn't know. I'm not really sure what they were hinting at there, but I imagine it'll come around later. Oh, Lapis. I just noticed Lapis isn't with Rufus. Talk to these losers next. No, I'm just kidding. I'll these guys. Yo, looks like you're having fun. Ah, Mr. Arkwright. I found something delicious, but she's like, I'll have cheek stuffed with food. I know you like your sweets. You going around tasting them all? I mean, I won't deny it. But man, I heard about you from Nadia. I guess you really do have one hell of an appetite. I heard that through Old Man Yorg's like technology, it all gets made into energy there. Yeah, she surprised us with that too, and it seems she's powered up since last time. Well, when you see her having so much fun eating, it makes you want to feed her more food. Here you go, I got you some more roast chicken. I put lots of sauce on it for you. Oh, thank you. Or thank you. She's got a mouthful. But I suppose this is our first time properly talking, Schwarzer and Armbrust. I heard lots about you from Clausel and Herschel, so it doesn't feel like this is our first time meeting. I see. We've heard a few things about you too. Bro almost ran into you when there were problems with immigrants, I hear. I guess that was the side quest we did with Toa in the last game. I genuinely can't remember it, aside from that Crow was on the phone with Toa, and that's it. Yeah, well, after that, I ended up doing a bit of research on you. Yeah, so you were moving behind the scenes back then. The way you conduct yourself, I feel a connection between you. Oh, what an honor. I guess we're the same age too, huh? I don't know how much you know about our circumstances, but right now in the Freedom City area, I have my own free contractor office in the Taslim City. I'll help you out if you ever need it, so I'll be using you if I ever need your help, okay? I see, you probably handle bigger stuff in general than my office though. But it's nice to work with you. Former first generation C and the underground hero of the Empire. I don't know if I'll be much help to you and the Ashen Chevalier on your business, but here you go. I'm sorry, but we'll have to not comment on that. But if something happens, then I'd love it if we could cooperate. But aside from that, it seems we both have a lot of shared friends. Ah, oh, he must mean, or he must be the other younger disciple. Oh, well, I won't say their name, but you have my condolences at least. If she saw your swordplay, she'd definitely try and get into a fight with you, so be careful, okay? I'll keep that in mind. Although I wouldn't be surprised if she's reached even greater heights than, myself, even after these years of growth. Oh, you mean that woman you got into a fight with at the start of last year? Is she really that dangerous? Well, given what our plans are, we probably won't have to worry. Although, maybe, actually, I don't know. I've got a request for you, Arkwright. I want you to take in that Silver Princess to your office and pacify her for me, okay? As if I could do that. I haven't even been in contact with her for the last 2 months. Back then, she made off with my limited edition cake and had the gall to bring me a different one as a replacement. Oh, that summer limited edition sweet cherry pie, wasn't it? That she ate back then. She gave me a slice too. It was really cute and tasty. Wait, you're an accomplice? Wait, no you weren't. You were in your shard form back then. Wow, he's even more than the rumors peg him for. Yeah, apparently some crazy guy from Sid is one of his friends there. But he seems trustworthy though, at least. Alright, one more. Is it me or are these getting longer? My tummy hurts, so I kind of want to finish up soon. I give you a passing grade on your flexibility and your reactions in the heat of the moment. And you've gotten a lot better at predicting enemies' movements since you started training at Arkwright's place. But really? I guess it's thanks to Van and Aaron. It really does feel like I'm able to move 2 steps ahead of Anya's and Rosette's and Quattra's support. But your grasp of the full battlefield could still use some work. All you're doing is sensing the breath near to you and reacting. The true worth of a Kuruga fighter is taking in the flames that is the battlefield and becoming lightning. So it's still too early for you to do that. You're too hard on me, brother. Both of these guys are complete combat addicts. They could at least act normal during meal times. Well, that's what it means to be a Kruger, I guess. Although you'd be surprised, they act pretty normal when there's no, like, combat or training involved. I actually saw them this year at the New Year Festival, and Ferry was getting along really well with Kasim. I've never seen Kasim smile like he did to his, like, younger siblings back then. I can't even begin to imagine. But what do you mean you saw them at the New Year Festival? I mean, I kind of had a feeling, but... Ooh. So you went back with your boyfriend to his village and paid your respects to his family, did ya? It's not like that. Kuruga is also partnered with the MK company, so... And they needed to, like, reform some of their ornaments and stuff, you know? Oh, never mind, you're right, I don't deny it. It's been 3 years since we started dating, so he said he wanted to introduce me to his family. Yeah, it's been that long, huh? But aren't you 2 years older than Rosette? I know you're young, but like, why do you get to have this much fun, huh? I mean, you work together and you spend all this time together. My God, I'm jealous of you and the instructor. I'm guessing he means Kasim this time, not Reem. Yeah, you shut it. Why don't you prioritize your own private life before picking on others? Although I'm not saying you shouldn't care at all, but by having a fulfilling private life, it can lead to like good performance in your line of work. That should go for your Zero style as well as your Kunlun, and of course your 4 Spriggan requests. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm kind of interested in what your private life is like, Van. I know you were dating Elaine when you were in high school, but... Wait, seriously? I mean, I knew that she and that 4-eyed guy were both your childhood friends, but... Yeah, you used to date that sword maiden. Oh wait, no, what's it called now? The Beauty's Blade, that's it, right? Yeah, I should call her that now. I'd love for you to tell me more about your relationship, including with our Rosette. Sorry, I didn't mean it. There's nothing happening, I can't really say that much. Oh, everyone, we brought more sweets and food for you. We'll serve you whatever you want, so please just talk to us. Ooh, those sweets are from that one famous shop in the Erebonian capital, which even the royal family uses. The imperial family. Actually, wait, I should do a bit more exercise to help my food go down before I experience the ultimate sweetness. Okay, so when you try the new sweets, the characters will move around and you'll be able to talk more. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Well, we'll worry about that later. I know this has probably been a short one. I mean, I've been recording for nearly 2 hours because a bunch of shit happened while I was recording, but yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.